Harlequin Romantic Suspense and HarlequinAudio present Colorado K-9 Rescue by Kathleen Donnelly. Performed by Fife. Dear reader, welcome to my new romantic suspense set in the Colorado mountains and the Denver area. In Colorado K-9 Rescue, you'll get to know FBI victim specialist Mckenna Parker and her FBI crisis canine, Mocha. To help Mckenna and Mocha along on their adventure, I had fun creating FBI agent Evan Knox. I'll admit, though, I enjoyed writing about Mocha the most. My inspiration for him came from the 19 years I spent working as a canine handler for a private company. One of the most frequent questions I received was, "Do dogs ever flunk out?" The answer is yes. The next question I was immediately asked was, what happens to them? For my company, we would find the dog a great forever home. Often if a dog flunks out, it's because they were meant to be a pet. I'm sure every agency does their best to find adoptive homes or have the canine change jobs. The idea of changing jobs is what sparked my imagination for Colorado K-9 Rescue. In this book, I had the fun of Mocha flunking out of the FBI Doggy Academy, my personal phrase, not the FBI's, and reassigned as a crisis canine. Dogs are amazing creatures. They are loving, forgiving, and help us not only solve crimes, but heal and move forward. I wanted a canine character who had a career change and helped humans in other ways. I hope you enjoy the book. If you do, please reach out and let me know. Thanks for this opportunity to introduce you to some great characters, but especially to this new canine. Best wishes, Kathleen Donnelly. Kathleen at KathleenDonnelly.com. To the love of my life, Jeff. And in memory of my mom. Mom, thank you for always encouraging me, helping my dreams take flight, and most of all, for all your love. I miss you, but I know you're looking down from heaven and you're proud. Chapter 1. The porch was secure, or so she told herself. Clouds drifted over the full moon like curtains with a face peeking through. As Mckenna Parker sat on her back porch in her Victorian mountain house, the smell of one of her neighbors enjoying a fire on their patio wafted through the air. The July night air was still and hot, almost constricting, although it wouldn't be much longer before temperatures dropped and the first flakes of snow appeared. Give it about 6 weeks, and Mckenna would need a sweatshirt sitting out here. Her happy place most of the time. But not tonight. Next to Mckenna was her black lab Mocha, a crisis canine for the FBI. The lab rested on his bed but periodically lifted his head to gaze at Mckenna, asking if she was okay. She let her arm drop and started petting him. Bear-resistant mesh screened in the porch. A deadbolt lock on the door was engaged and the security camera was on. All of it was supposed to make her feel better. Safe. But the reality was, even 9 years later, the fear could still paralyze her, gripping her in its own way. Like the moon peeking through, Mckenna would try to push away the cloak of fear and peer through it. Often she could make those around her feel like she had conquered her nightmares, that they no longer scared her. But deep down, she knew the truth. Her family had begged her to go tomorrow. There was a parole hearing for the man who had created this feeling, the man who had changed the course of her life forever and made sure she would never feel secure again. The reason she lied to her neighbors about why she installed the bear-resistant mesh. It would be harder for someone to saw through. Not impossible, but harder. And the same reason the door had multiple locks and the camera sat strategically placed to catch anyone trying to break in. He'd been in prison the last 8 years, but it didn't matter.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?